Hi everyone and welcome. In the previous video, we have covered that how you can integrate REYAX RYLR998 LoRa Transceiver module with the Node-RED. So if you want to use Node-RED with LoRa technology, then you can watch this video and you can go for this blog to get the Node-RED flow. So using AT commands, we can communicate or transfer the data between two LoRa modules. Okay, now in this video what we are going to do is we are going to integrate REYAX RYLR998 LoRa Transceiver module with the Python. Okay, so here you can see on the camera I have the first LoRa transceiver module and here I have the second LoRa transceiver module. Okay, so we'll connect this with the Python and we'll connect this with the Node-RED, and from the Python we are going to send the sample data to the second module, and from the second module we'll continuously publish the data so our first module can extract the data. Okay, so let's see how we can do that. So you can also use in the production as well to transfer the data between two LoRa modules. Okay, so let me show you. So here is our Python program. Okay, you can get the Python program from here. Okay, it's our GitHub repository, so you can navigate directly from here. Okay, and you can get the Python Jupyter notebook. Now first of all we'll connect both of the devices with our system. Okay, so both of the LoRa transceiver modules are connected with my system. Now we will open the device manager. Okay, and in the device manager you can see there are two COM ports. Okay, COM4 and COM8. So each of the LoRa module is occupying one COM port. Okay, so if I disconnect this one and if we check in the device manager, then you can see COM4 is not visible. Okay, so this module is connected on the COM4 and this module is connected on the COM8, just for your clarification. Okay, so we have connected these two. Now we will use Python to connect with this module. Okay, and we will use Node-RED to connect with this module, and we'll check everything of this module using Python programming, and then after we will send data from this module to this module and we will read the data in the Node-RED. So let's see. Yeah, so here you can see, if you don't have serial library installed in your system, then first of all you have to install it. Okay, so you can use this command pip install serial, otherwise you can use this command pip install PySerial. Okay, you can see requirement already satisfied for serial library, and for PySerial as well requirement already satisfied. Now after installing the required library, you can go for the import. Okay, so we are going to import the necessary library like serial, time, and no need to import serial again. Okay, so I am deleting this, and then we'll run this cell. Okay, you can run the cell using shift enter. Okay, then after we are going to open the serial connection with the COM4. So our COM4 is this LoRa transceiver module. Okay, so we'll connect this LoRa transceiver module with the Python. So we are going to open the COM4 port with 115200 baud rate. Okay, now we will run this. Okay, now here is a function to check the status of our module. Okay, so check connection. We will pass the AT command to check the connection, and if we receive the OK response, then our connection of a LoRa transceiver module with the Python is okay. If we didn't get any OK response, then there is some problem. Okay, so let me open these two things parallelly. So we will run this function first of all. Okay, I mean we will define this function and then after we will run the function. And here you can see connection is okay because we have received the OK response from this LoRa transceiver module. Then after we'll check for the address info of this LoRa transceiver module, okay, which is connected on the COM4. So here is the AT command to check the address. Okay, so AT plus address and then question mark. So I'm going to run the cell to define my function, and then we'll run this cell to run our check address function. And here you can see the address is 2. Okay, then after we will check the network ID of this LoRa transceiver module. So here I have defined the function to check the network ID. So I'm going to run this function, or I'm going to define this function, and then we will run the function to get the network ID. So network ID for this LoRa transceiver module is 5. Okay. Then after we will check the frequency band. So here is the function to check the frequency band. So here I have run the function and our frequency band is 915 megahertz. Okay. Then after using this function, you can check the last payload. Okay. So what you can do is you can define this function and you can check the last payload. Here you can see we don't have any payload previously, so everything is 00. Now for this module, the address is 1. Okay, so if you want to check that, then we can check in the node rate. So here you can see response from our second module, okay, which is already connected on the COM8 with 115200 baud rate. Now we will check the status of our second module, okay, which is connected on the COM8. So here you can see it's okay. Then after we'll check the address. So address for this module is 1. Okay. Now we will check the network ID. So for network ID for this module is also 5. Okay, which was 5 previously for this module as well. Okay, here you can see network ID is 5. Then after we will check the network band. Okay, so network band is 915 megahertz, same for both. So network band should be same for your both LoRa transceiver modules. Okay, network ID should also be the same, but address should be different. Okay, so for this module we have the address 1, for this module we have the address 2. Okay, now we will check the last send payload of this module, and we have previously sent automate payload from this module. Okay, because it was continuously sending using this inject node. So this was the previous send from this module. Now we will set the band of this module to 915 megahertz, although it's already set. So again we are going to set it using this command, or you can say using this inject node, and here you can see the response is okay. We will set this module to address 2. Okay, so I'm going to set it to address 2, and then we'll check the address again. So address is 2 now, and we'll set the network ID to 5, and again we will check the network ID. So network ID is 5. Now both of this module is having address of 2, so we have to change the address of this module to 1. So how you can change it, or how you can create the function to change the address? Okay, so what you can do is you can create a new function here. Okay, so here what we will do is we will copy the entire function here. Okay, and we will rename it to set address. Okay, and here also set address. Okay, and what address we want to set for this first module is 1. So we have to use one command. Okay, so the command is this one, 80 plus address is equal to 2. So we have used this command to set the address of this module to 2. We can use the same command, okay, and we will modify a little bit to set the address to 1 for this module. So here you have to provide 1. Okay, and that's it. And we'll run the function, or we'll define the function of set address, and then after we will run our function. Okay, so set address is okay. Now we will check the address again. Okay, so check address, and here you can see address is 1. So we have set the address of this module to 1. Okay, the network ID is already 5. The band is 915 megahertz. Okay, and the same for this second module, the band is 915 megahertz, network ID is 5, and the address is 2. Now here you can see send payload to address 2. Okay, so from this module we can send data to this module, and we can also read the data in the node read. Okay, so let me show you how you can do that. So let me open these things parallelly. Now here you can see send payload to address 2. Okay, so we will enable this function first of all, send payload, and we are going to send fusion as a payload, okay, to the device ID 2. Okay, so This one is having device ID of 1. This one is having device ID of 2. So from device ID 1, we are going to send the data to device ID 2. And what data we are going to send? We are going to send the data fusion. And how much character does the fusion have? 6 character. Okay, so it will send this data to this module, and we can read that data into this debug window. So I'm going to define my function here. Okay, and then we are going to run our function send payload, and here you can see fusion. Okay, we have received the data in our second module. Now what we can do is, if your application is to read data from your Modbus device or OPC UA or BACnet or any other industrial protocol, and if you want to transfer your data over the LoRa protocol, okay, or LoRa, then you can use Python and the Node-RED with this kind of modules. Okay, and this one is the best. So you can use this function, okay, and you can modify this function to read the data from your industrial protocol and to continuously send the data at certain interval. Okay, so I hope you can do that. Now the next part is monitor receive data from the address 2. Okay, so address 2 is going to send us the data and we want to monitor the data. Okay, so here is the address 2 device and here is the address 1 device. So we will define in the Node-RED to send the data from address 2 to address 1 continuously at interval of 5 seconds. Okay, and we are going to extract the data using Python, whatever data we are going to receive in this module. Okay, so here is the entire function. So here you can see serial.in waiting. So we will wait for the serial data. Okay, once we receive the data, we are going to decode the data. We will also use the timestamp at what time we have received the data. And then after, if the data is starting with the receive, okay, then we will, divide that data into multiple parts and we will extract the data. Okay, and then we will print the data. So let's run that. And before that, here you have to modify this inject node to send data continuously at interval of 5 seconds. So we will inject, okay, the data after 0.1 second, and then we will continuously send the data at interval of 5 seconds. Okay, and then I'm going to deploy my flow. Okay, so we have deployed our flow. Now here we haven't run this code. Okay, so what we have to do is we have to run the function first, or you can say we have to define the function first, and then after we have to run this function to monitor our data serially. Okay, so you can see monitor serial data. So every 5 seconds we are going to receive the data. So 25, 30, 35. Okay, so every 5 seconds the address to device, okay, which is connected with the Node-RED, will send the data to address 1, and whatever data we are getting on the address 1, Python will catch the data and then it will extract the data like this. The data is received from the address 2. The message is automate. The RSSI, this is some, I don't know the full form, and here is the signal to noise ratio. So it's 11. Okay, you can go for the full form of RSSI in the Google. Okay, I didn't remember that. So here you can see every 5 seconds we are getting the data. So this is how you can integrate the REYAX LoRa Transceiver module with the Python as well as in the Node-RED. So this one is connected with the Python and this one is connected with the Node-RED. Node-RED is continuously sending the data from this module to this module using AT command, and we are using Python to read the data from this module. Okay, and here we are printing the data, that whatever data we are receiving from this module. So this code is openly available on our GitHub repository. Okay, you can go there and you can use that code for your LoRa application. So in case of open area, and if you want to transfer your Modbus data, OPC data, MQTT data, okay, when the network is not available, you can use this technology. Okay, so if you have any question or any doubt, then you can always ping me on Telegram, Instagram, WhatsApp, anywhere. Also, you can comment on this video. Also, you can send me a mail. Also, you can connect with me on LinkedIn. So let's meet in the future videos. Okay, and here we have already covered that how to integrate REYAX LoRa Transceiver module with the Node-RED, Python. Now in the future we are going to integrate it with the JavaScript, and then after our single board computer. Okay, So stay tuned for the future videos. Till then, take care, goodbye, and thank you.